Happy after Easter. I got a few things to do today. Not a lot. I gotta go ship a box or two. I think I'll go maybe to a thrift shop, then find some place to sit and have some coffee, which sounds reminiscent of like 1,000 other days, which this exact routine is taking place. But that's okay. It's my routine and I like it. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you had a good, safe Easter. And I don't know how long this rain's going to last. Somebody said that it could be through the weekend. And that kind of went down there. But anyway, it's Tuesday right now. And someone was saying this could go all the way through Saturday. Which I like the rain. It used to like get me down and I'd get depressed, but you know, with my depression, a thing of the past, pretty much. I like the rain. What's not to like? I have a safe dry van to be in, to drive around in, to sit in. I have a propane burner, a pot, water, and some coffee to make good coffee whenever I want it. And I live in a beautiful area of the country. Anyway, first off, the post office. So the lady at the post office asked me if I was going out for coffee. She knows me so well. See, I have a routine. Everybody knows it. So I said, yeah, I'll probably just sit in the van and make some, but I'm debating if I should go to Ingles, which is our grocery store here, and get some Cafe Bustelo, or fix the stuff I have in the van, which is, in my opinion, a lesser quality of a product. And she kind of talked me into going and getting the Cafe Bustelo, so I might do that. Yeah, I might do that. Because this is a day for like, this is the epic day. This is an epic kind of day, like an epic day in the making, put it that way. A drizzling rain. I love the rain. Like I said, I got a safe, warm, dry van to sit in. I have a plethora of areas that I can go to and sit and have my coffee and make my coffee. So really, this is like one of those days that's ideal. It's perfect. So maybe I should go get some perfect coffee as opposed to settling for less than perfect. But first things first, I'm going to the thrift shop first and see what I can find. I haven't been in a while. I haven't been to the thrift shop in, I guess 5 days. Well, this will be the 5th day, which is a while for me because it's one of my favorite things to do. I love going and picking, going to thrift shops. I've always loved that. It's kind of like a hobby. Some people like to fish. Some people like to sew. I like to thrift. I enjoy it. So, anyway, I'll see you soon. I'll let you know if I find anything major. And if I don't speak of the thrift shop anymore today, it's because I struck out big time. And I don't want to talk about it. Okay, see you in a bit. Man, I was in there for about 45 minutes and I really didn't see anything to speak of. I got a cap. You know, it's a new cap for $1. And then I got a miniature piece of dragonware, Japan. It's pretty cool. It's like, you know, it's raised. It's like I say, it's really small. But I looked them up. Comps on them were pretty good. I mean, for $1 item, I mean, it should sell for anywhere from 15 to 25. Not a big deal, but it's a couple cups of coffee, right? No chips on it, anything like that. So, coffee time. Do I want to go get Cafe Bustelo, or I want to settle for the not even second best? It's like third or fourth best coffee, and I don't want to mention any names. I don't want to get in trouble or anything. Yeah, I think I will. It's worth it. I'll go back down, and wish there was someplace on this side of town that had Cafe Bustelo. We had a Dollar General down the road, no surprise, but they had Cafe Bustelo, but they closed. They just built this place about, I don't know, it's been like, I know time flies, so it's probably been close to 10 years, but it seems like 5. So within the last decade, they built it, and now it's closed. So that's kind of disappointing because it's the one we always went to. But anyway, whatever. We have another one down the road the other way, about another 5 minutes down the road, so it's not like it's a major loss. But they had Cafe Bustelo, so yeah, I guess you could consider that a major loss. Anyway, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any place else on this side of town other than Walmart, and they don't carry Cafe Bustelo. We used to have a grocery store down there. They closed. We had a grocery store right here at this shopping center. They closed. We have a little specialty grocery store. I don't think they would have it. I really don't. If they had anything specialty classed, then I would say it wouldn't be Cafe Bustelo. I know I should run in there because maybe they have something else, but I'll bet they don't even have the little boxes of individual little sleeves, envelope things, servings, whatever you want to call them. I bet they don't. It would probably, most likely, be a waste of time. I haven't been there in a while. It's been a long time since I've been there. They have good coffee there too, but it's already brewed. It's late though. It's kind of late in the day, and they quit serving coffee early for some reason. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I'm very indecisive. I guess what I should do is just go. So here I go. See you in a bit. Man, there's a lot of people out today. For a small town, I don't know where all these people come from. We moved here in '97. The dynamics were totally different. I mean, even back then, the downtown was a thriving downtown, and it still is. But, yeah, I don't think the population has grown that much, but at the same time, maybe the county's grown, and they're just like, they come into town a lot because there's way more people than there used to be. My lips are dry. I keep licking my lips. They're very dry today, despite it being rainy outside. Just very dry. Anyway, I'm here at my grocery store. This is where the little gas station is that I like to sit and drink coffee at. See, I could do that. I don't have to make it. I could just go get coffee there and sit for a bit. But you know what I'm going to do is go ahead and go get my Cafe Bustelo little envelope packets, thingamajigs, whatever you want to call them. So I'll have them in the van for next time, or maybe today. I haven't made up my mind yet, but I mean, I could go get coffee already made. But driving down the road, I don't know why I thought of this. This is kind of stupid to think of something like this. for no reason. But I was thinking of when I caught my first fish. We lived in a small city in Central Florida where they have lakes everywhere, and a lot of the lakes that, in my city at least, were old phosphate mines where they used to dig for phosphate to make fertilizer. And I don't know, I guess these lakes just naturally filled up with water and became lakes, and then they got fish in them, and there's a lot of good fishing down there. But there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of lakes. I mean, they're all over the place. But anyway, there was one near my house within walking distance. There was a lake about a 5-minute walk. There was a lake the other way behind where we lived. It was about a 5-6 minute walk. And when we got to that lake, there were like connected lakes. There were lakes everywhere. So we had a lot of lakes. But anyway, I went to this one small lake. Yeah, a lot of things are coming back to me now about this lake, because this lake was kind of a round lake, but it had one little area that had land that you could go, and it had a little island in the middle of the lake. And then the lake surrounded it except for this one little, it was about, I want to say it was maybe 30 feet wide land that went from the major, land mass into like a little island, like a peninsula. And we used to play on there all the time. And before I get, well, let me tell you the fish. Okay. I had a string, and I was about 5 years old, and I had a straight pin, one of the little sewing straight pins. And my brother, I guess I was 5, he must have been about 12. He helped me anyway. We bent it and make it like a hook, and it had the little head on it, and I tied the string to it and put a piece of bread on it, and I lowered the string into the water, and I caught a perch. It easily could have gotten off because it wasn't actually a hook. It didn't have one of those little barbs on the hook that prevented it from falling out. It easily could have, gotten away from the hook. But anyway, that's how I caught my first fish. A piece of string, a bent straight pin, sewing straight pin, and just a little wad of bread. Regular white bread from the loaf. And I don't know why that, like I said, I have no idea why that popped into my head. But then that reminded me, of course, of the little island. I was about 12, 13, and I hung out with the neighbors across the street, which were 3 brothers. And I think there might have been another person that lived a couple blocks down the road from us. I mean, we all grew up together. We went to high school together. Most of us played baseball together on the high school team and stuff like that. But anyway, there was the one brother, and he was a lot younger than us. So we were 12, so he must have been like 8 or 9. But anyway, he got this bright idea to like throw like a mud ball or something, big mud ball, at a passing car. And this was like late at night. It was like 10 or 11 o'clock at night. It was one of those deals where we were camping out or something, and our parents allowed it because we were right there in the neighborhood. Anyway, long story short, the police showed up because they called the police. And it was really scary. And I remember I climbed a tree on the island. I couldn't get away because the police were walking with their flashlights on to the island from the little 30-foot wide, path that led to the little island. So there was nowhere to go. I'd considered swimming across the lake to get away, but there was copperheads or moccasins. They were water moccasins. Same as a copperhead, but a water version. And I think at the time there could have been 3 small alligators in the lake. So I just didn't think it was a great idea to swim across. Anyway, I remember them shining their bright flashlight up at me and found me in the tree. And nothing really happened. I think they told us to go home, basically. And That was it. I mean, we didn't get in any trouble. Our parents didn't even find out about it for some reason. But it was because he just got this bright idea to throw a big mud ball at this car, and it made a loud noise when it hit it, like, because it was heavy. So the person called the police. Anyway, I just remembered that. I hadn't thought of that in it's been probably 2 decades since I thought of that, but for some reason I thought of catching the fish there, and then at the same time this started coming back to me. So, because I wasn't a hoodlum or anything like that, I wasn't. I didn't do anything. I was just running around on the island. We were having a good time. We were camping out, and he, like I say, just decides to do what he did. But anyway, they were all nice guys. I mean, in reality, yeah, some people are a little bit more wild than others and do things like that. But in reality, they were all really, really, really nice guys, nice brothers. I haven't seen him in years. I graduated with one, and he was a really good baseball player. He was on my team for 3 years in high school, and I don't think I've seen him. I may have seen him one time since high school, and if so, then that was maybe a year or two after high school. So I haven't seen him in decades. It's been a while. But anyway, I'm going to go in here, get Cafe Bustelo, and decide if I want to make it in the van or do I want to go get coffee over there. All right, see you in a bit. Nice little drizzle going on. I need windshield wipers on my glasses. I'm happy. I even broke down. I got some powdered creamer, which I don't usually use because it's bad for your heart, but every now and then in moderation, it doesn't hurt anybody. Oh, what a nice drizzle. So I ended up spending about $10. So if I spend that much, I may as well get a cup of coffee out of it and not go and buy more coffee. But I got 4 boxes. Oh, my favorite. This is like a treasure. Woo! And then, like I said, I got some powdered creamer, which I won't drink it, but every now and then, because like I say, I know it's not good for your ticker. But I got the cheap brand, the store brand, which is usually exactly the same as the other. It's just cheaper. So I'm going to keep that in here in the van. Now if I'm going to make coffee in the van, I have to decide, where do I want to sit? Anywhere's fine, because this is nice. There's a lot of activity. And I love the rain, of course. I'm trying to think, there's a park about 10 minutes away, 8 to 10 minutes. Do I want to go there? It might be kind of desolate today. And somebody might mug me and take my Cafe Bustelo. That would be a tragedy. So maybe I should be where I have a lot of witnesses. I'm not sure where I want to go. I think I will. I think I'll just... Wow, if I can get that. There's a spot right there that it's like El Primo. Or El Primo. I bet this guy's following me because he was at the thrift shop too. Yeah, man, he's following me. See, he probably heard that I was supposed to go get Cafe Bustelo. Now he's following me around, waiting for that minute that I step away from the van. Hey, Okay, I'm gonna get this spot. I'm gonna back into it. Just try not to take off the door of this SUV next to me. Hey, I think I got it the first time here. Yeah. I like to back up till I hit the curb. And this is a cool spot because, well, let me just show it to you. It's a cool spot. I mean, first of all, I got a prime view of everything. And second of all, see, it's under the tree. And I like that. Whew, everything got washed out. So if that didn't turn out, that shot didn't turn out, I'm sorry, but that's the best I could do under the circumstances. And I don't really want to reshoot it. All right. Yeah, I'm on to something. Only thing I'm missing is a snack. I should have got a muffin or something. But I'm okay. Slide this pot closer to me so I can make my coffee. Anyway, I'm going to make coffee, sit here for a bit, maybe 15-20 minutes, and then I'll head back to the house. Just wanted to say hi to you guys and, wish you a happy after Easter. Like I said, I hope everything's going really good in your life and you had a good Easter and now you've started the week off and it's going well, I hope. So, like I say, it's Tuesday. I'll try to get this video on tomorrow morning and kind of get back on track. I don't have a schedule, really. I prefer releasing my videos in the morning around 9 a.m. as opposed to the evening. Although if I have it posted for a few days and then I have one ready to go, sometimes I'll release it in the evening. But other than that, I know I should get on a schedule like every, say, Tuesday and Friday I release a video. But I'm haphazard right now and I don't. And it's because, when the mood hits me and whenever I'm motivated to do something, I do it. And that's really how it is. I'm not really treating this as a business or anything like that. I'm just making these videos so my boys can look at them one day, see what I was up to and see what we were up to. Anyway, seemed like I was going to say something else. I think we've added another trip. I told you that we were thinking about going to seeing Big Daddy Weave and out to the coast. Oh yeah, I know what it was. We also got tickets to go to Dollywood in Gatlinburg, Tennessee. So we're going to also be doing that this year at some point. So we've got about 4 trips lined up. Forgot the 4th one. Now the Dollywood trip, the East Coast, Wilmington area and up of North Carolina. Big Daddy Weave. And I'm not sure if this was it, but we've talked about doing this too. I'm not sure if this was it because it seemed like there was another trip. But anyway, we're thinking about going to, and this is not a biggie. This is only a 3-hour drive to the Charlotte, North Carolina area. And there's some small cities, outskirts of Charlotte, but they're small little cities that I want to go to 2 or 3 of them and maybe camp out in the van, explore their coffee shops and that type of thing. And like I say, it's just small cities outlying the Charlotte area. So that's, and that could turn into a 3 or 4 day trip. Nothing major, nothing big, but it does seem like there was another trip, but I don't remember what it was. Anyway, God bless you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I'd appreciate that a lot, and leave a comment and like or dislike. And if you already have subscribed, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I love hearing your comments. I love it when you correspond with me and I get to find out a little bit about you. I think that's just awesomely cool. So anyway, God bless you guys as always. And be good, take care of yourself, and drink good coffee. Seriously. I mean, that's like a must, right? Okay, God loves you. Take care. Bye.